Hey there, Pisces. Hi. Excuse me. Got a little frog in my throat. It's Angela with Grounded Dreamers. Good to see you. We're here to do soul guidance reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for sort of like the month of June 2022. If you're seeing this video and it isn't June any longer, it doesn't mean that the reading's obsolete, right? This is energy. Energy doesn't really do time, but YouTube does, and so do humans. So we put the time there, but we have, you know, our inner beings know that we're not really constrained by time. And so whenever and if ever you come upon this video for the guidance, then that is the right time for you to receive it. Okay. And if you're not a Pisces and you still kind of feel drawn to the video, then that's for you too. The message is definitely for you too. Okay, so we're pulling an oracle. I pulled oracles from the deck, from this deck, Native Spirit. And it's a beautiful deck. It's talking about a lot of elements of, indigenous culture practices, but also earth elements and ways of seeing life that's more connected to, the planet and spiritual realm as it pertains to that. The card I pulled for you, Pisces, is Trickster. This is a cautionary card, kind of letting you know that everything isn't as it seems all the time, right? Like there may be a situation you're in that you feel is super positive and, going the way you want it and everything. And there could be hidden factors in there that it's not all that you seem, that you think it is. It's not like, horrible dangers coming your way. It's more like just, let's practice some discernment. Let's make sure that we're fully moving with the energy that's present so that we're not missing anything. Or, this could also mean that something that feels horrible and insurmountable and something that's super challenging is actually turning out for the better for you. Like it's actually happening for you to get to a better place, right? So this is just a caution that everything isn't always how it seems, and that you should allow time and space and breath to be present in each situation so that you can get the full outlook or approach. You can get the full amount of information that you need in order to proceed. Okay, so interesting. All right, I pulled the Zen cards. We have a little spread here ready to read. And as it pertains to this trickster vibration, let's see what we got. So this first row here is your present awareness, right? You have present state of being, your inner vibrations that support that, and then the external manifestations and the way it proceeds in your day-to-day life. We have this bottom card is a pivot card. This is sort of the key to getting yourself to the next level of awareness. And then we have the next level of awareness up here, landing point sort of, and then internal and external. So this through line here is kind of your template forward. And then you have inner energies and outer energies that support it and help move the process forward. So let's see what comes up as it pertains to this trickster card. Okay. No thingness. I love this because this is directly related to, I see things a certain way, I need it to proceed in a certain way, but, Spirit reminds us attaching ourselves to specific outcomes can be, it can be detrimental. We should move through life with no expectations. Now, I'm not talking about, I expect the sun to come up tomorrow and I expect to go to work, and not like that, but I mean general, like bigger vibrational expectations. I need everything to go perfectly smoothly and positively through this project I'm doing, otherwise I'm a failure, right? That's setting yourself up for failure. Okay. Because things come about, things show up, you know, no one thing should be relied on for our happiness. Okay. So this is a reminder. Yeah, things don't always seem the way they are, but we could fall deeper into those pitfalls of doom and gloom if we expect only one outcome, if we expect only one manner in which this situation unfolds, right? So this is reminding us it's not always how we want it. It's not always what it seems. But if we detach from that need to control it, we can get through it much more smoothly. Okay. Internally, the energy that supports this practice of detachment is our inner voice. Yeah. So our intuition and our inner being, and that little nudge that you get, you know, when you're in a situation, that little nudge you get that goes, oh yeah, wait, this doesn't feel quite right, right? This is what guides you forward. Whether or not it sticks to a certain plan, this is what guides you forward, not the plan, right? Don't get it backwards, okay? They work hand in hand, right? Our willingness to let things flow the way they come to us and then respond accordingly with our inner voice and our inner being, that's a recipe for success. But clinging to a certain outcome and then ignoring the nudges, right? That's a recipe for being tricked, for having an outcome that we weren't expecting, that we don't really want. Okay. So now we have this ability to take a step back a little bit, allow what unfolds to show up in our life and to be present, and then tap into our inner voice for guidance on how to proceed. Okay. I like that because this is creating a scenario where we're forced to sort of slow down, right? Let's not take everything at face value. Let's slow down and see how it feels too. Okay. In our external world, that creates the harmony we're seeking. Look at that. Head and heart are in alignment. Intuition and, you know, our heart space are connected and in alignment. We got this, right? We got this, and we don't even have to know the outcome, right? We will let our inner being guide us and our intuition guide us and move us through this situation so that we, you know, have the best possible outcome, but, you know, not get too fooled when things shift and change, when it seems like one thing and then the veil drops and it shows up as another. We have what it takes to handle that, right? That's all within us. Forgetting that could mean more difficult times. It could mean, oh, I trusted you and you messed, you know, it screwed me over or whatever. But trusting yourself is the most important thing. Okay. Now moving forward, the key to moving forward is this card of the burden. This is a mental, weighted, heavy energy. That's, you know, something that's heavy on your mind, something that maybe, oh, but I've always done it this way. I've always trusted everybody, you know, and I don't know why I can't just keep doing that, whatever. But you're needing to learn to sort of drop those notions, especially the mental processes, the mental perceptions, and the way you see things, and the responses and reactions that you have to situations. Those may need to be shifted. You may need to drop some of that because they're becoming burdensome on your being, and being willing to shift that, you know, instead of, oh, I have this situation and it feels so good and I'm going to run right toward it because that's how I've always done it, right? I think it's really good. My logic and my mind tells me it's really good. Well, you bypassed this step of resting with the energy, knowing, you know, trusting your inner being to guide you, and you went straight to, oh, I've always done it this way, I can keep doing it, whatever. That could end up tripping you up, right? So you want to make sure that you have enough discernment, enough mental energy that's being used for discernment, but not so many quick rash decisions, or you know, or feeling so stuck with overburdensome thoughts. Oh, I'll never get past this. This is, this is not what I thought it was, and now I'm never going to get past it. I can't. That stuff needs to be processed and let go. Okay, that's your key to getting to this next new level of being. And that starts with silence, pause, rest. Let your intuition guide you, right? Listen for those messages. Listen for what you thought things were like, and for the signals that show, oh, wait, there's more to it than that. Pause and receive the guidance. That's your new way of doing things, right? You started out with going, oh, okay, I can't attach to any outcome. I get it. I'm going to start using my inner voice. Well, now it brings you to this place where, oh, the next time I come upon a situation that isn't quite what it seems, I don't have to take any action right now. I can pause and wait and see how it shows up, see how it develops within you and internally. Oh, look, you got the projections card. So this is literally things aren't as they seem. This is like in action, right? I think it's this, and I'm going to make you believe the way I believe, and I believe it's this, and I'm going to put my thoughts on you, and back and forth. When, you can take out the other being and even what you're projecting and be guided only by that, only by yourself, and you'll do just fine. So this is a lesson in self-reliance, trusting your intuition, trusting your inner voice. Within you, you understand that pausing to assess what's going on without really quickly absorbing and reacting to projections from others, or the way it's supposed to be, or the way society says things need to be. Pausing to allow yourself to be with what really truly is in this moment. That's your key to moving forward, and leaving behind the notion that, any outside source or force is right in the decisions you make, because the only rightness is, I will wait for the signals and I will assess it when the time comes. And I know that if I pause enough, the truth will show itself, right? It's a matter of just slowing it down a little bit. And then in your external world, and the way this manifests in your life is literally slowing down, experiencing every moment. This figure, she's walking through the forest and being with the tree, not just seeing it, not just observing it, not just walking by it and going, oh yeah, that's a tree. She is being with the tree fully. This is present moment awareness in its fullest. And, it stems off of this silence card, being able to fully embody and fully experience and assess and interact with any given situation or person, or even aspect of yourself that you're wanting to transform. Being able to fully embody and be with that energy, that's what helps you to avoid the misleading information that may come your way, or misdirecting, making decisions that put you on another path that, because you didn't stop and pause and take the time to assess and fully realize where I'm at and what I have to work with and what are my choices, instead of, thrusting forward, you get to experience it more fully, so that you can make decisions at every little landing point, instead of, oh, this is what it is, this is all it is, and I'm going to just go for it, or whatever. You get to pick it apart a little bit, right? And stop on each point of your path and reassess and point your toes toward the next direction that you want to take. So slowing down, trusting your inner voice, and then using some discernment and knowing that everything isn't always what it seems, and that's okay. Nothing betrayed you, or nothing let you down. If you're using your inner guide, there's really nothing that can harm you in such a way that throws you that far off your path, right? Okay, I think that's it for now, Pisces. thank you so much for being here. And I'll be back again soon with more readings. And I hope you have a good June. I'll be back in June again. There'll be some updates for all you guys. Okay. I love you. Take care.